Welcome back, Magic Tribe. I am Nina Diedrich, the Magic Mom, and this is At the Heart's Edge. Welcome back for another evening motivation session where we will be continuing our deep dive into MJ Cullinane's Urban Crow Oracle and also Brienne Hovey's Soul Truth cards. Also, I will be pulling a card out of the Woman Runes deck today. These are by Molly Reamer. They are a deck that was designed using Shekinah Mountain Water's runes, and those are kind of fun too. We will be bringing out a little bit of the Divine Feminine energy tonight. So I hope you all are well. All right, so yesterday we left off, we were discussing insight and our grieving process and how that is coming forth for us and the insight that it has brought into our planning for our future goals, because we also had the commitment card recently too. So yesterday was not an 8, but it was a 4. So we are still kind of continuing that 8 energy. Let's see what we are getting for today. Hello, Michelle. It's good to see you. Oh, let me switch this really quick. All right. Audio is working, so we're good. There we go. All right, so our card for today is Sacred Space, and we're taking a little bit of a step back with a 7, but this is a 7-year, so that is not surprising. Let me see if I can get this to focus. So the Sacred Space card is one I am very much looking forward to reading into. So let's see what MJ Cullinane has to say in her book about this card, and then we'll discuss it a little bit before we hop into our Soul Truth deck. All right. So the Sacred Space card is a little short, and it just says maybe your sacred space is your nest, your home, or maybe it's the beach or your favorite path in the woods. Sacred space may also point to an inner place, a belief you hold dear. It is a place that brings comfort and nurtures your development. This is your sanctuary. When you receive this card, it is a call to rejuvenate your spirit. It is time to connect with the healing energy of your sacred space. Make time to connect with this space, as it will help you center your energy and recharge your spirit, right? And as we're going through these grieving processes for past selves or past lives or past situations in this life, confronting those emotions and letting yourself feel those is extremely important. And if you have some sort of a place that you can, I don't want to say escape to because you're not really escaping, but a place that makes that easier for you, a place that is comforting and comfortable and in some way sacred to you, that is definitely where you're being called right now. Okay. I love that. So that's a great card for today. Let's see what our Soul Truth card is to go along with this. Yesterday we were discussing how we're comparing ourselves to others, and also how we're comparing ourselves to our past selves too as well. We were talking about that a little bit yesterday. So if you did not see yesterday's video, make sure you go back and watch that. All right. I actually got 2 today. I'm going to go ahead and read them. So Our first one is, what excuses am I making right now? Ooh, that's a good one. Maybe you're making excuses about not wanting to go to that sacred space, or how maybe you can't, right? Sounds good, Michelle. So this card is saying no more waiting. There will never be a good enough time because the time is right now. Your soul action magic tribe says if it's important enough to you, you will find a way. So today, make a decision and do it even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart and you will be led, right? This is part of us making, about us making that commitment too, right? Come on. There we go. Okay. And the card that came out with it is, are you focused on what you want most? Right. When we, it says, it starts with a quote. It says, one reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular, right? And that is kind of true. You know, we kind of stick our hands in a lot of pies and we never really settle on one thing to be um, exuberantly passionate about. But that's actually what life is asking us to do right now, is to be exuberantly passionate about something, anything, right? Even if it's just your own healing in whatever way that is coming forth for you right now. Okay. The second soul action for today says what you focus on grows. So today, ask yourself, is your life a reflection of your values, or do you need to make adjustments and prioritize, right? So these are both really um, great ways to kind of make this energy go forth a little bit easier for us. So let's see what the Shekinah Mountain Water Molly Reamer Woman Runes deck has to add to this. We'll go ahead and pull one card and read it out of the book as well. So how is all of this kind of coming forth for you guys right now? This whole need for sacred space and grieving. Sometimes it kind of bubbles to the surface through other things too as well. You'll find yourself being triggered by things you normally wouldn't be triggered by. And it's just the need of your soul to release that said emotion, whatever it is. And a lot of times after you kind of let it move through you, you feel better coming out the other side. All right, let's get one card. We're almost at it. There we go. Okay, and oh, I love this one. And we were just talking about the need to call forth more passion. We get the heart card. This is a 5. I love the number 5 because I was born on a 5 day. This is the rune of love and passion. Okay, let me open the book up really quick. So the passion card says it bubbles, it boils, it dances and sings, it enlivens your spirit and it animates you. Passion, juice, energy. Roll in it, roll with it, say yes, drink it up, laugh, revel, celebrate, create, harmonize. Passion is the elixir of being, and it speaks from the heart, threading through your veins, beating in your chest, lightening your footsteps. Embrace it and smile, right? I feel like this is kind of a message right now that we need to kind of just move through these processes. And the more we move through these processes, the easier those processes become. And you find yourself moving through these situations faster and faster, almost sometimes without any active participation from you whatsoever. And then you look back on it and you're like, wow, I was really kind of triggered this morning, but I just redirected my focus. And because I wasn't focusing on that distraction, the better things I was focusing on grew, right? And in that way, shifted my focus from something that I didn't want to something that I do want. And we're really wanting to be guided by that passion right now, everyone. It is definitely going to help. So, what excuses are you making right now to not follow that passion? And are you really focused on what you want most right now? And if you're not sure, well, find yourself that sacred space and convene with your soul for a bit until you can find that heart-centered place, right? The number 5 often brings cataclysmic change, while not necessarily something you would ask for yourself, but very often something that is shifting outside of your control to point you in a new direction. So if there are doors closing for you right now, turn around and see what doors are opening too as well. Because the universe doesn't take away without giving something of like value in return. That is just the nature of universal law. So don't forget that as you're going about your days right now. And tomorrow we will be back and we will convene again and see where the energy is taking us as we go into this coming weekend. I probably more than likely will not be doing any live streams this weekend. It is my husband and I's 7th anniversary, which is funny because our anniversary is 7/16/2016, which is triple sevens. It is a 7-year, and well, it's going to be a good one. So I love each and every one of you beyond measure. Remember that favor follows you wherever you go, as does my love. Be good at it. And I'll see you all again tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central when we convene again, share space, and find out what is going to be motivating our souls as we go forward. Bye now, everybody.